15 years. 15 years of doing this stuff. I don't know how it happened. Just started painting. If I go out to the shop or whatever, all I'm thinking about is getting back, you know, paint. Get on there and paint. I have to do it. Boxes, these things. I used to go and get these for nothing, right? And cut out these two faces, this side. So you get two paintings out of those. And it's quite a nice size. If you frame that, you know, it's not too bad. But it was free. And I did 3,000 of these on the boat. Yeah, 3,000 of these. My mother was a bit of an artist. Her father was a very good artist, actually. She sent me to private art lessons when I was in primary school. And then I majored in art at high school certificate. That was a good thing, but I didn't think of keep going, you know, I didn't think of as a career, never thought of that. I was very restless, and I worked in the entertainment industry for 10 years. So I met a lot of, you know, all the high people. You know, Lou Reed was a good friend of mine, and Bono and all those guys. But, you know, there was something inside me that was just pushing me, and I went into depressions and all sorts of things. And then one day I just locked myself away in my unit in Brisbane, and I just wrote poetry. And I made a book. It's called Vice Journey. It was a book of poetry, which I just never thought I'd do anyway. So then I wrote that. It was 2 years of being locked away, basically, because I couldn't really afford to do much. I had no idea what I was looking for, but I was looking for some expression, and I couldn't find it. And I didn't think of the past, or, you know, I didn't think of the past, what high school and all that. And I moved up here, and I still didn't do art. I was doing jobs, you know, odd jobs, because I had like a family, 3 kids and stuff. And then I broke away from everything. I just stopped doing all that, and I met a girl, and she was an art teacher at high school. The windows just suddenly opened. I went, holy shit, that's what I should be doing. It's like a revelation, you know. Like, wow, you're an art teacher. I don't want that either. I don't want that for myself, but I want to make art, you know. So that was it. I just started painting. I haven't missed a day. Now I sort of go back to the paint a bit. Apply a little bit here and there. So over all these different houses that we moved to, all I did was paint. One was in a tent in the backyard, and then one was in a huge shed that was there on the property. So yeah, all these different, and then bang, suddenly that ended, and I decided to come and live on the river. Fine. Oh, good. Since then, I've, been through a lot. Like the self-portraits that I do sometimes are just pretty scary. But that they're at that moment where I needed them, just to express it. Yeah, it's kind of funny, like, God, I used to do that. Did I used to paint that sort of style? But yeah, it's always a bit of a shock to see them. Oh, I don't know. I'm not worried right now. Survive. Paint. Paint, paint, paint. That's exactly what I do, eh?